Good morning, everyone. I'd like to call the meeting to order and acknowledge that we're in Treaty 3 territory, the home and traditional lands of the Anishinaabe, Ojibwe, and Nunu, Cree, and Dakota peoples, and in the national homeland of the Red River Métis. Our drinking water comes from Shoal Lake 40 First Nation in Treaty 3 territory. My name is Lynn Nesbitt, and I'm chairing today's panel. Joining me via Zoom on the panel is Mr. Jerry Arnell and Ms. Diane Knight. Our assessor today is Kara Capleaf, and our administrative personnel is Sally Caulfield. To the Zoom participants of the hearing, please note you are placed in the waiting room until your property is called upon. When it is your turn, you will be admitted into the meeting. Kindly follow along on the City of Winnipeg's Board of Revision YouTube channel for the hearing process. Once the host admits you into the hearing, please close or mute your YouTube player. You will then be permitted to speak with respect to your property. Once your hearing has concluded, you can leave the meeting. We'll be hearing applications for revision of the assessment roll in accordance with the Municipal Assessment Act. The matters for which revision is requested have been described in each application, and we will limit discussion to those matters. The statements that are made at this hearing are sworn testimony, and anyone speaking to the matters must be sworn in. Be advised that comparisons of assessments of properties are not considered evidence of market value by the Board of Revision. The Board of Revision is appointed annually by Council and is independent of it and the City administration. It makes its decisions on the basis of the evidence provided at this hearing and issues a written order that will be mailed to all parties as soon as possible. Please note that the board's decisions with respect to an application may be appealed to the Manitoba Municipal Board if the matter pertains to assessed value or classification, or to the Court of King's Bench if the matter pertains to the application of exemptions from taxation. Should you wish to appeal, information on how to do so will be included with the board's order. With respect to the hearing process, I will confirm the points of appeal with your property to be addressed with each applicant following the swearing in. We will then have the assessor's testimony followed by questions that the applicant may have, and then the applicant's testimony followed by questions. Each side will have an opportunity to summarize if they wish. Once all of the evidence about an application has been brought forward, the applicant may leave. The process will repeat for each item on the docket today. The session will close after all the applications have been heard, and the board will deliberate in private and make its decisions. You'll receive the board's decision by registered mail as soon as possible. As information, all public hearings are live streamed, recorded, and will be part of the public record. We will be hearing items 1, 3, 4, and 5 on our docket today. Ms. Caulfield, can you please swear in the assessor?
Madam Assessor, please state your full name.
Kara Dawn Caplevy.
Do you affirm that the evidence you are about to give at this hearing is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. We'll start with item number 1 on our docket. File number 23-202.
There is no one registered to appear for this item.
Okay, so item number 23-202. Property address 107 Van Slick Way will be moved to the end of the docket. We'll now move to item number 3 on the agenda.
There is no one registered for this item.
Thank you. Item number 3, file number 23-405, 639 Government Avenue will be moved to the end of the docket. Now move to item number 4.
There is no one registered to appear for this item.
Thank you. Item number 4, file number 23-183, 50 Moberly Avenue will be moved to the end of the docket. And now we'll move to item number 5.
There is no one registered to be here for this item.
Thank you. Item number 5, file number 23-152, 502 Henderson Highway will be moved to the end of the docket. So, seeing that there are no applicants for any of the items on the docket, the board will now recess to deliberate with respect to the items to be heard. Thank you. I call the meeting back to order. The board has deliberated and will proceed with the remaining items in the absence of the applicants. So we will begin back with item number 1, file number 23-202, 107 Van Slick Way. Madam Assessor, whenever you're ready, please. Oh, you're muted.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Just to confirm now, am I reading the subject property or am I reading the subject property and the comparables?
Yes, we'd like you to read the subject property, the comparables, and give us some information on why you are supporting your assessment.
Okay, thank you. The roll number on the subject property is 0901038870. The address is 107 Van Silk Way. It's in the neighborhood area 414 Canterbury Park. It is a 2-story single dwelling built in 2011. It has 2,207 square feet. Basement finished, 2 full bathrooms, 2 half bathrooms, 2 showers. It has central air conditioning, 1 fireplace, and an attached multiple garage. The assessed lot size is 4,611 square feet. The land influence is a hydro transformer box. The 2024 assessment roll is $492,000, which is $222.93 per square foot. Comparables 1 through 4, 364 Edmund Gale Drive, 62 Harlow Bay. Number 3 is 3 Ed Golding Bay, and number 4 is 94 Harlow Bay. All 4 comparables are in the same neighborhood, 414 Canterbury Park. All are 2-story single dwellings built either 2011 or 2013. The square footage ranges very similar from 2,000 square feet to 2,221 square feet. Comparable 2 and 4 have no basement finish. Comparable 1 and 3 has basement finish. Comparable 1 has 2 full baths, 2 half baths, 1 shower. Comparable 2 has 1 full bath, 2 half baths, 2 showers. Comparable 3 has 2 full baths, 2 half showers, 2 half baths and 1 shower. Comparable 4 has 2 full baths, 1 half baths with a shower. All 4 comparables have central air conditioning. Comparable 2 and 4 have 1 fireplace like the subject. All comparables have multiple attached garages. The square footage of them ranges from 4,613 square feet to 5,304 square feet. The subject properties have some land influences. Number 1 is the same with the hydro transformer box, light traffic. Number 2 is bus route, adjacent, medium traffic. Number 3 is external corner, light traffic, and a super mailbox. The sales price, the time adjusted sales price per square foot ranges from $213.78 to $222.71 square feet, with a time adjusted sales price of $440,000 to $474,800. The map is included and some recent interior photos. I ask that the assessment roll of $492,000 be confirmed. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Mr. Arnell, do you have any questions for the assessor?
No, just the one, like, so these interior photos, that's not something that's been redone, that,
I can't
Yeah.
answer that. They're recent photos.
okay. Okay, thank you.
Ms. Knight, do you have any questions?
No questions, thank you.
Okay, I do have some questions. Was the property inspected recently?
No.
So when were these photos taken?
There was a post-reference sale that occurred very recently, so the photos were taken off of that.
So the photos are from the MLS
Yes.
listing that was post-reference?
Yes.
Okay. And the other properties, they're what is the interior like in those?
I don't know.
Do you know from your notes? Is it similar? Is it?
I
know
didn't look
that's-
at that. No, they're all similar in age, so.
Yeah. These seem to be very good comparables. Would you agree?
Yes.
Okay, so why is our subject property $20,000? The assessment is the highest of all of the comps, yet they're all very similar in age. Land influences even.
Yeah, comparable one is bigger, right? Other than comparable two, and it has a fireplace. Comparable one does not have a fireplace. Comparable three does not have a fireplace. Comparable two has no basement finish. So of course that one's going to be lower.
Okay, I'm looking at the map and our subject is sort of apart from the other ones. I appreciate they're all in the same neighborhood, but is that something that we should be looking at, like the location? Is it a
No,
better
they're in the
location?
same. No, they're in the same Canterbury Park area for 14.
Yeah, I see that, but they're quite, they're away. So I just didn't know. I'm not familiar with this neighborhood at all. So just curious about that. And given the sale of the property with the time adjustments going back 6 years, does that make sense? $120,000?
Well, we don't look at that 2017 sale because that's not part of the reference date. So we look at sales, right? So the time adjustment wouldn't be done on that.
Right. No, I appreciate that. I'm just looking, that's a sizable increase from the last sale price. Would you agree? $120,000, 25% or more?
Well, the market's also increased since 2017.
Would it have increased 25%, would you guess?
The market has definitely increased, so I'm not going to go on specific percentages, but there's definitely been an increase since 2017.
Okay. Okay.
There was no building permits taken out, right? In this
No.
property?
No.
Mr. Arnell, do you have any additional questions?
No, sorry.
No, that's okay. That's okay. I just want to make sure that you have a
No.
chance to ask.
No, I was just curious about a building permit on the inside, because it looks like some of it's been remodeled by the photos. Some of the trim is different. So.
Okay. All right. Is there any other questions from the panel?
No,
No? Okay. All right. That concludes item number 1. Item number 3 on our agenda is 639 Government Avenue. Madam Assessor, when you're ready.
Thank you, Madam Chair. I just want to point out that there is an error here. It does say 2024 assessment. It should read 2023 assessment. Nothing, the comparables are still the same, and the April 1st, 2021 market value is still the same. So it's strictly just that date on it.
Okay.
Subject
This
property.
relates to 639 Government Avenue?
Yes.
Okay, thanks.
The subject property is 02051510000639 Government Avenue. It is in the neighborhood area 412 Monroe East, one-story single dwelling, 1920 with an effective year built of 1960. It has 602 square feet, a basement, one full bath, and a multiple detached garage. The assessed lot size is 4,994 square feet. It has a 2023 assessment roll value of $191,000 for $317.28 per square feet. There's maps, photos, and an MLS ad included. Comparable 1 is 649 Moncton. Comparable 2 is 507 Bowman. Comparable 3 is 211 Winterton. Comparable 4 is 546 Ottawa Avenue. The comparables are either in 401 Chalmers or 412 Monroe East. They are all one-story single dwellings from 1947 or from 1914 to 1947 with an effective age of 1940 to 1981. The square foot ranges from 600 square feet to 700 square feet. There's a part basement, a full part area, and a dugout. No basement finish in any comparables. All comparables have one full bath. Comparable 3 and 4 have central air. Comparable 1 and 2 do not. Comparables 1 to 4 have a single detached garage. The assessed lot size of the comparables range from 2,940 square feet to 4,994 square feet. The time adjusted sales price per square foot is $256.71 to $312.34. The time adjusted sales price is $178,700 to $189,900. The comparables support the subject. I ask that the value be confirmed.
Thank you very much. Ms. Knight, do you have any questions?
I do not.
Mr. Arnell?
No, not at this time, thanks.
I have some questions. Have you inspected this property?
I did not, but a coworker did.
When was it inspected?
Oh, the date, it was just done, just a second. June 28th.
I know that this is, this is a supplementary assessment. So then what improvements have been made that triggered the supplementary assessment?
The property underwent a complete reno, including removing all the knob and tube, all new wiring, new fire alarms, new outlets, new water tank. There was a new kitchen, new backsplash, new countertop, new appliances, new flooring, new windows, some new doors and trim, a new bathroom, a new deck, and new exterior siding.
And do you know when that was done?
That was done in roughly September 2020.
So post the sale that you've noted?
That's correct, yes. It was done right after that subject sale.
So we have the September 20 sale. Then we had a complete reno of the property. And okay, I see the pictures there. And then we have a sale, a list sale in 2018 again.
No, the property, the subject sale was 130,000 September 2020. Then it underwent the extensive renovation. Then it was relisted in October 2020 for 249.9. That is what the MLS ad shows, but it did not sell. And then our assessment, our current revised assessment after the supplement is 191,000, well below the asking price.
Right. But it didn't sell at that price. So a month, let me just get this straight. It was purchased in September 2020, extensively renovated, and a month later listed.
Yes.
Do I have that right?
That's correct.
Okay. And it did not sell. So we don't know if this is a valid, realistic asking price, right? Because it didn't sell.
Right. And we don't know if she did get any, if the owner did get any offers. We don't know that either.
And when did the supplementary assessment then come into effect?
January 1st, 2023.
Okay.
So they kept the home then?
Yes, the current owner has the home. Again, I don't know if the owner's living
Rented
in it
or
or
whatever,
if it's
yeah.
rented.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Now, some of the others have an effective year built on them, notably Comp 2, Comp 3, and Comp 4. Have they been extensively renovated in the same way?
Comparable 2 was a similar situation compared to the subject. It was bought in July 2020, and then it was renovated and then resold here in March 2021.
Okay. And it's also in the same neighborhood, right? Yeah. Okay. Okay, Ms. Knight or Mr. Arnell, do you have any additional questions?
No, thank you.
No, thanks.
Okay, thank you. That concludes item number 3 on our agenda. Item number 4 on our agenda is 50 Moberly Avenue. Madam Assessor, when you're ready, please.
Okay, thank you, Madam Chair. The subject property is 09005963,000. It is 50 Moberly Avenue. It is a neighborhood 415 Meadows, a one-story single dwelling, year built 1981. It's 1,040 square feet. It has basement finish. There's 1 full bathroom, 1 half bath, and 1 shower. It is central air, a multiple detached garage. It is 5,598 square feet. It has a land influence of bus route, external corner, light traffic. Our 2024 assessment was $332,000 for a total assessment of $319.23 per square foot. I had spoke the comparables 1 through 4 support the value of 332. But I had spoken to this homeowner and we had agreed to a 15-1 for a value of $272,000 as there's foundations with problems with the house. And I believe the gentleman went into the hospital, but I am going to do the recommendation that the $272,000 be applied to the 2024 assessment roll. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Mr. Arnell, do you have any questions?
Is he planning to redo his whole basement?
From the discussions I had with him, he wanted his assessment reduced that amount, and then he will look at redoing his basement going forward.
Okay.
Mr. Arnell, any additional?
That's all I had.
questions?
No, that's it.
Okay, Ms. Knight.
No, I'm good. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Do you have pictures of the foundation issues?
He submitted like there was a sketch drawing and there was an estimate, but I didn't include it with the brief.
Okay, so the individual does have an estimate for the repair.
Yes.
Can you tell us the approximate amount? I know it's an estimate.
It was 60,000. That's why he was in agreement to reduce it to 272,000, and so was I.
Okay. Thank you very much. And now our final item on our agenda, item number 502 Henderson Highway. Whenever you're ready.
Thank you, Madam Chair. The roll number is 0200-102-6500. It is 502 Henderson Highway, a neighborhood area, 411 Kildonan Drive. It is a 1.5-story single dwelling, year built 1946 and the effective age of 1976. It is 2,124 square feet. It has a full basement with basement finish, 1 full bath, 2 half baths, 2 showers, no central air, and it has a detached multiple garage. The assessed lot size is 20,100 square feet. The land influences bus route, heavy traffic, Red River adjacent. It has a 2024 assessment roll value of $578,000, which is $272.13 per square feet. The comparables, one is the comparables arrange in the area. Their neighborhood areas 411 and 409. All comparables are the same as the subject, 1.5-story single dwelling built between 1925 and 1952. The effective age is between 1929 to 1952. The square feet ranges from 1,265 square feet to 1,622 square feet, which is smaller than the subject. Comparables 1 and 3 have no basement finish. Comparables 2 and 4 have basement finish. Comparable 4 has 2 full baths. Comparable 1 and 3 have 1 full bath and 1 half bath. Comparable 2 has 1 full bath, 1 half bath, and a shower. Comparable 4 is central air conditioning. Comparable 1 and 4 have detached multi-garages, same as the subject. Comparable 2 has no garage. Comparable 3 has a single garage. The lot sizes range from 8,588 square feet to 14,844 square feet. Comparable 1 and 2 have Red River adjacent. Comparable 3 has Red River adjacent and commercial. Comparable 4 is on Henderson Highway and has a bus route, commercial influence, external corner, and heavy traffic. The sales prices range from August 2018 to July 2020. The sales price per square foot ranges from $230.03 to $280.70 per square foot. The time adjusted sales prices range from $336,300 to $430,800. There is a map and the comparables included. I did reach out to the homeowner. I did a telephone call and they weren't there. So I did send an email on August 24th with no reply. So I asked that the assessment of $578,000 be confirmed. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Ms. Knight, do you have any questions for the assessor?
I do not. Sorry.
Mr. Arnell?
No, not at this time.
Okay, so you attempted to reach the homeowner with the goal of trying to inspect the property, is that correct?
Yes, I wanted to know what they thought the value was worth and arrange for an inspection.
Okay. Sorry, we've had to jack up the volume in the room because the horn honking is so loud outside that we're having a hard time. So if I miss an answer, that's why. Okay, I'm just writing some notes here. Okay, okay, so some of these are pretty close by. Comp 4 is way out Springfield Road. Do you see that as in a similar neighborhood as the?
Well, I chose that comparable because it was also on Henderson Highway.
Yeah. Okay, and the subject property is quite a bit bigger in terms of square feet. I'm just reiterating a little bit, and assess lot size or the lot size also. There's been upgrades apparently.
Apparently,
Nothing in your file as to what they would be, or is there
No.
anything?
no, there's nothing.
And so how would you know what the effective year built would be?
It could go back. I'm not sure how long that age has been there for, but it
Okay.
could be different upgrades. I'm not sure.
Okay, so when we see that there is an effective year built and the year built and those are the same, can we assume that they're original?
That would be the assumption, yes. Or that they have not been reviewed and we don't know if there are any upgrades.
Okay, so it might be something or it might not be something is sort of what you're saying, right? Like we don't know for sure.
Right. If the original age is there, then we're making the assumption that there is no upgrades.
Okay. Okay, so what is there a difference then between an effective year built of 1976 versus the only other one that has an effective age, comp 2? What would be the sort of difference that would give one an effective year of 1976 and one of 1940? 15 years versus 30.
Yeah, it's also based on the year built. So the subject property is a newer property. So it's
Yeah.
a 3-year
Okay.
effective age built, and then comparable to is an older property. So
Okay.
it's, yeah.
All right, so that was a silly question for me. I see that now. So what sort of upgrades would raise a 1946 building to a 1976 building?
It could be a number of factors. I'm not specific on this property. That's why I wanted to reach out to the homeowner and do an inspection on the house.
Okay. And I'm sorry, what date did you send an email to the homeowner?
August 24th.
August 24th, and no response from that time?
That's correct.
Did it go to Global Homes or did it go to a person?
No, it went to the, on the application, it stated the name of the homeowner and their telephone number, and that office globalhomes@gmail.com is the email address.
Okay.
So that's who I sent it to.
Okay, that's great. I was wondering there. Okay, thank you. I have no additional questions. And
Okay.
so, let me go down. We've heard all the items scheduled and this hearing is now adjourned. So thank you so much for providing us with your evidence today.